It's the myth that hygiene is a loss leader. Hygiene is a loss leader. If I had a $50 bill for every time I have heard that, my net worth would be considerable. I would like to simply dispel that myth and say, no, 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 no. It does not have to be that way. Now, it may be that you've experienced hygiene as a loss leader in your practice. That may be true. But it doesn't have to be your future. It doesn't have to be your future. You know, I was very fortunate to have some wonderful mentors early in my career. One of them was Dr. Omar Reed. And I remember Dr. Reed telling me from the earliest time that I met him, Gary, always remember that the hygiene department is the backbone of a successful general practice. Now, think about that. Contrast those two. Hygiene's a loss leader. Hygiene's the backbone of a successful dental practice. Very different. Wouldn't you agree?
100%. I think now I understand why you were inspired to create some systems all about making hygiene the backbone of the practice.
That's right. And if I thought it was a loss leader, I'm not going to spend much time and effort. It's like, this is a waste of time. I'm not going to spend much effort. But let me provide some motivation to embrace the concept of hygiene as the backbone of a successful practice rather than a loss leader. In a peak performing, in a thriving practice, you know, I'd like to think that all of our listeners are working on developing a thriving practice. That's why they're listening to this, one that provides personal, professional, and financial satisfaction. So let's talk about the financial side for just a minute. In a thriving practice, hygiene should contribute 1/3 of total office production. 1/3 of total office production. Now that's not an easy target, Naren. That's not easy at all. But I'm sure you've heard the saying before, if it's been done before, it must be possible. And it has been done. We're doing that in my practice along with our client base. We are seeing that. And so it can be done. And what that does, if hygiene is 1/3 of your total office production, it reduces the burden of production on the dentist. It reduces that. Now, this is a metric we use with new clients. We look and benchmark what their history has been in terms of hygiene. And Naren, I often see it in the teens. It's 16% of total office production. It's 18%. It's 19%. And at that point, perhaps the myth is true that it's a loss leader. Perhaps it's true. But in fact, think of it if it was 1/3 of your total production. And it absolutely can be done. It absolutely can be done. You know, we've grown from when we started Bought Life Smiles 4 hygiene days a week. We had one hygienist who worked 4 days a week. And today we have 4 hygienists who work 4 days a week. We have 16 days of hygiene. One of the big benefits as you grow your hygiene department, not only how it contributes to your overall production in your practice, but it allows a connection point for our patients. And the more we can stay connected with them on a regular basis, so many benefits are a result of that. You know, very often for elective treatment, we will plant seeds with patients, and it's just a matter of when it's the right time for them to do that. And if we plant seeds for our patients, then when we see them in hygiene, they are ready to accept the treatment. And it's a way to lead to higher case acceptance of elective treatment or more ideal care. And so one of the reasons to embrace the concept of hygiene as a backbone of your practice is to have better connection with your patients and help them become healthier. If you're helping your patients become healthier, it's a different level of relationship that you have with your patients, and they see you as a partner in their health. So there's many reasons why we want to embrace the concept of hygiene as a backbone of your practice. Hey, thanks so much for watching this video. And if you found it helpful, leave a like, subscribe, and click the bell button so you'll be notified of any time we upload future videos. I think you'll enjoy our coming content. Thanks so much.